Hey guys, and welcome back for yet another Hot Toys video. The RoboCop 2 diecast just released this morning in China, and it's gonna be available soon here in North America. And Jesus Christ, I'm very excited to get this one. But before that, as you guys know, yesterday we lost Tim Curry, so rest in peace to that legend. Obviously, he was well known for playing Pennywise in Legend. He was that guy in Home Alone 2 from the hotel. And today, man, we lost another legend. I just woke up to more bad news. Peter Cullen, man, the voice of Optimus Prime. Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck is going on in this world? I mean, very sad news. Obviously, Peter Cullen pretty much did Optimus Prime, since the 80s. He did his voice in the Michael Bay movies. And also, a lot of you may not know, he also did like the clicking noise for the Predator in the first movie, like that was also Peter Cullen. So rest in peace, what a legend. So yeah, that was the I guess bad news section here of the video. So again, let's look at this baby right here. Again, very nice looking. I like RoboCop 2 a lot. Obviously the first one is the best, one of the best movies from the 80s. Again, right there with the Predator, Terminator, Aliens. Very nice movie. Again, Peter Weller did a great job when it comes to the acting. So yeah, this is a diecast. Now the big question here is this the same body that they used for the original RoboCop figure and the RoboCop 3? Are there more improvements when it comes to like the diecast ratio? I don't know. I think this is just a straight repaint. As you can see, there's a lot more hues in the armor, and I do know that the mouthpieces are brand new pieces. There's obviously a brand new Alex Murphy head in this one, so that's very cool. Again, same bells and whistles as before. You're gonna have like a diecast gun that you can put inside the leg compartment right there. But again, this figure looks fantastic. Very excited to get this one, and I assume RoboCane is gonna come up next because those pretty much went for pre-order at about the same time. And again, I'm gonna get both. They're gonna look fantastic in the collection. As you guys know, I'm a big RoboCop fan since I was a little kid. I remember that that scene when Alex Murphy gets shot, man. I was very traumatized by that scene. I think the special effects in that scene hold up very well, even by today's standards. And again, big fan of the property. They're also gonna do a new like Amazon series. The video game was pretty cool that they made a couple years ago on the PS5. But yeah, man, this thing looks dope. Again, I like the hues right there that was pretty much exclusive to the second movie, although it's very close to the first movie when it comes to paint application. Some may say that you can also use this one if you want to incorporate this in your RoboCop 1 setups. They're pretty much close. I know RoboCop 3 has a bluish color than this one. This is more like metallic silver, but you also have, depending on the lighting, you have some blues, some purples, so that's very nice. Again, look at that mouthpiece right there. Again, you can see Peter Weller right there. The likeness is very nice. Also, I forgot that Peter Weller had a pretty decent role in the Sons of Anarchy, I believe season 6. That was pretty cool. I'm watching Sons of Anarchy right now, so I thought to point that out. He was actually in the series, so that's pretty cool. But again, look at the details in the back of the head. Now this, I'm pretty much sure that it's a brand new face. There was a 2-pack, a battle damage 2-pack, RoboCop and Alex Murphy, that they did a couple years ago. That wasn't a diecast figure, that was pretty much completely plastic. But this one, I'm pretty much sure that it is a brand new face. And again, you have some movable eyes right there, so that's pretty cool. The back of the head might be just a repaint, but the face is gonna be very pretty much brand new, so that's very nice. Again, you're gonna have 2 pistols, a plastic one and a diecast one, so that's very nice. Articulated fingers, some battle damage pieces. Again, this is from the end of the movie when he was fighting with RoboCane, I believe, in that auditorium. So you have the battle damage pieces on the chest. You're gonna have an extra cowl or helmet piece with like the slash in that, so that's very nice. Again, the opening flap right there. Now the original one had like electronics. I don't think that this one has that. Obviously, if you remove the chest, there's like a speaker right there. But I don't think that this one has that. Also, you have a brand new gun right there. this sniper rifle looking gun right there, high caliber gun, which I believe he used to take down the RoboCane. So that's very nice. And very nice shots. Look at that face right there, the wrinkles, the expression. You have the bullet hole right there from when he got shot in the first movie. Very nice head, very realistic. You can see those eyes. Look at that right there. I mean, that's Peter Parker. I remember like the makeup, him being in the makeup, obviously with this head contraption, that took a long time, a couple of hours, because they pretty much applied makeup like and skin on top of his face and then blend that in with the mechanics of the suit. That was quite astonishing how they were able to do that. And other accessories, you do have the RoboCane brain right there. You have the nasty spine right there. Have some cables and fuses and whatnot. The brain inside. That's very nice. And as I told you earlier, you have this slash on the helmet right there. So that's very nice again. Not the most articulated figure out there. It's a little bit limited. But again, you can do some iconic poses like this one, for instance, when he's holding the gun. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Such a great line from the movie. You have the OCP police right there, 001. Again, more awesome shots right there of Peter Weller. But man, I do like this metallic shine. I hope that there's gonna be more diecast in this one, but again, it's not 100% sure. I pretty much think that this is just a reissue when it comes to the body, so I don't think there's gonna be necessarily improvements when it comes to articulation or the diecast element inside, so that sucks. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in the next couple of days here, this thing is gonna be reviewed. So maybe some of the reviewers are gonna say, "Oh, he has more diecast than before." That would be a cool surprise. But again, taking a look here, closer look at the brain, very nasty looking. The only thing I don't see is the eyes, but maybe that was in a different scene, a different configuration. Again, very nice how they did this with the wires right there. And you also have the nuke right there compartment that was inside the RoboCane. And you have another, I guess this goes inside. That's very nice that they included that. Very cool part from the movie. Again, the details here. Again, I had the original, so not gonna be a surprise to me. These parts are gonna be rubberized, same thing in the front, so you have to be careful with these in time. Yeah, very nice looking. Again, another new compartment right there with the articulated hands. Yeah man, this thing is a no-brainer. Is gonna be a very cool figure. And again, this is a comparison. I believe this is the original one, so they look kind of the same. Again, take a look here closely at the sculpt. I don't see any new differences. Obviously the big changes are going to be the paint application, but judging by the sculpt is going to be identical. Now the mouthpieces, yeah, this one has a new mouthpiece, so that's very nice, and maybe looks a little bit taller. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe that's just the angles. And again, the exclusive is going to be this card. Again, lately Hot Toys is doing this, so again, it is what it is. Not a big fan of these. And again, you do have a standard base right there. Would have been cool if they would have given us like a diorama style base, but again, this is gonna serve its purpose. Although these are gonna scratch easily because the figure is quite hefty. That it is what it is. So guys, as usual, thanks for watching. Make sure you give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments below, is this something that you're gonna get? Are you excited about this one? And as usual guys, have a fantastic day. See you soon on the next video. Take care guys, bye bye.